It's fashionable these days to look for kings buried in surprising places, so I've come here to Reading, west of London, to reflect on the mortal remains of King Henry I. Henry was King of England, the youngest son of William the Conqueror, and he took the throne in the year 1100 after the unfortunate and perhaps not entirely accidental demise of his brother William Rufus in the New Forest. Check out my other video about that on the HistoryExtra channel. Now, once Henry had established himself and fended off the attentions of his other brother, Robert, Henry ruled for 35 years across both England and Normandy. His reign was tinged with tragedy when his son, William, died in the White Ship disaster in 1120, trying to sail from Normandy to England. It was shortly after that, and possibly connected, that Henry spent lavishly on the foundation of Reading Abbey. And that's where I am right now. Most of the abbey was destroyed after the dissolution in the 16th century, but enough remains to make it a nice day out. And check out Reading Museum for a great intro to its history as well. Somewhere here are probably the mortal remains of King Henry I. He was definitely laid to rest here in 1136, but nobody knows where this particular body is actually buried. Let's pause for a fun Henry fact. He holds the record for the most acknowledged illegitimate children of any English king. There's been a stop-start search ongoing for the body for the past few years, but as yet, nothing so dramatic as the discovery of Richard III in Leicester has been made. Henry didn't die anywhere near Reading. He actually passed away in Normandy, famously after overindulging in one of his favourite foods, the lamprey, the scary-looking jawless fish that was widely consumed in the period because it was a good meat substitute on days when the church dictated that meat should not be eaten. Henry apparently loved the slimy suckers and gorged on a surfeit of lampreys against medical advice and thus met his end. Whether he died from gluttony or food poisoning or something else is a matter of some debate, but his body was embalmed, slightly amateurishly, and brought back here to be entombed, and that presumably is where he still is now. Maybe I'm stood on him as we speak. Sorry, Henry.